Okay, I think I've got to go make a cup of tea before I do this. Shall I go make a cup of tea before I do this? Snoop. Snoop, do you think I should make a cup of tea before I do this? Yeah? I think so. Let's go make a cup of tea before we do this. Come on, we're doing it together. Come on, let's go make a cup of tea. Come on. Come on. Right, are we ready for this now? I think we are. Scarf, or is the scarf a bit too much? Like you're in your own home. Why have I still got my shoes on? Right, Snoop. Why do I look so weird on camera? I think it's because I've got no lashes on, like fake lashes. Let's just zoom in on my face, Snoop, and let's have a look. Yeah, I think it's because I've just got mascara on. What do you think? Have a look up there. Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be doing my foot. That's not a foot, that's just my foot. Sorry, I've got my dog in the room and he's like generally a dog. I think he's got social anxiety or something. Have you? Do you want a pillow? I'll get you a pillow though. You okay now? You sorted? What's wrong with you? Come here, go there. In today's video, it's a bit of a different one for me. I feel like I'm not like in the centre. Sorry Snoop, I'm gonna have to like sit there because... Shall I move the camera? Oh my god, this dog is actually going crazy. Right, okay, can we begin, please? Snoop, honestly, stop it now. Just stop, alright? Lie. Lie. No, that's where I'm sitting. No. Oh, you want the scarf. I know, because it smells like Josh's dog, doesn't it? Does that smell like Oscar? You look so weird. Snoop. Snoop. You okay, my hun? Right. Okay, let's get into the video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, it's going to be a completely different thing to what I've done on my channel before. So basically I'm doing a story time today. If you don't know what that is, it's just basically where I tell a story about something that's happened in my life. So, by the way, this is my hair at the moment. I'm getting it cut on Friday and maybe coloured. This is how long it is right now. It actually comes down to my hips. And if I like turn that way. But are you okay? So what is it? Why are you smelling things? Snoop, can I sit here? No. You're gonna get caught up in the wires. I'll just wait for you, shall I? Are you finished? Are you finished? Oh my god. Come on then. Let's start again. Okay, so let's just continue. So yeah, basically I'm doing a story time. My hair looks really weird, but let's just leave it because I've had it up all day. I'm doing a story time. That looks even worse. I'm doing a story time today on my channel. Yeah, so it's about a story. It's something that's happened in my life. So everyone was saying like, yeah, let's do a story time. Like everyone that, like I was asking people what to do and stuff. And 3 people messaged me saying to do a story time, and my sister said do a story time. I was literally thinking, and it literally took me about 3 days. I was like, what can I do it on though? Like my life is so boring. Like literally, what can I do it on? And so yesterday I texted my best friend Talia. I said, right, I'm thinking of filming a story time on YouTube, but I have no stories. Can you think of anything funny? Can you think of any funny, awkward moments that have happened in my life? She goes, let me think. This was at 1 o'clock on the dot. She said, let me think. 2:45, I have one. Got an idea, answer the phone, too long to type. And I was like, I have no service, just type it. She was like, FaceTime audio now. Basically, this is a story going back in like, I think I was like year 9, no, year 10, year 11. I was in school, I think I was year 10, so about 15. I I can't remember when it was. When was it? Anyway, let's get into the video and then you'll find out. It's funny, but like, tell me your opinion on the story, because I've told so many people this story, they're like, what the hell? Did she actually? Like, I would never do that. And then some people are like, yeah, fair enough, she's a good friend for doing that. So let me know your opinion on the story. We laugh about it now because we're so close, and we have been. But yeah, let's get into the video and I'll tell you more about it. I just feel like it's one of them stories that you have to have a cup of tea next year. Basically, I went out one night with my friends. Oh, right, I'm not going to say their real names because I don't know if they'd want to mention it in this video, and I don't actually speak to some of these people anymore. So, did I say Talia? Yeah, I'm just going to say her name because I know she won't care. But I went out with my best mate Talia, and we went out with this other girl. This other girl, let's call her Jenny. Okay, Jenny. I don't know where I found that so funny. It's just Jenny. Right, let's call her Jenny. So I wasn't that close with Jenny. She was very close with Talia though. So we all went out together as like a three. And back in the day, we used to all hang around like McDonald's. That was the place where you used to hang around. Anyway, so me, Jenny and Talia went to McDonald's, and then we got there and we met three of my other friends that I went to school with. I don't know if I need to even make up names for these three girls. I'll just say these three girls and you know who I'm on about, because it was these three girls and then Talia and Jenny. So these three girls, we met them at McDonald's. I was really good friends with them. We went to school together, blah blah blah. And we met them at McDonald's, and I remember we were all so bored. Talia's one of these people who, she doesn't like going out at all. She doesn't drink, she doesn't smoke, she doesn't do anything. She just doesn't do anything. She's just happy staying at home with her life, which is pretty much me. Loves her life, absolutely loves her life. You know, fair enough for her. Which is actually what I'm like. I do drink though now and then. Well, pretty much all the time. I'm joking. I do have like a beer or a wine or something on the Saturday night. Talia literally doesn't like, she hates alcohol, she hates everything, but loves her life. So yeah. Anyway, so we met these girls and we were all sat at McDonald's, and me and the other three girls were so bored, like we want to go and get drunk or something. And I don't know if I can say what I actually done. Like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. Am I allowed to say it? Basically, we went and done something we shouldn't have. Shall I say that? Am I allowed to say that? Am I allowed to say it? I'm just going to say we went and done something we shouldn't have. I was at that age where I didn't really care about life. In school, hated life, was a teenager, hated life, boy troubles, hated life, absolutely thought hated life. Thought I had a rubbish life, to be honest. And we were like to Talia, oh, we're just going off to meet so-and-so, like just going off to meet this boy. Do you and Jenny want to come? And they were like, no, we'll stay here. Talia was like, my mum's picking us up soon, you are going to be back here, because I was going to be staying at Talia's house with Talia and Jenny. We were gone for quite a while, and she was texting me like, where are you, where are you? And I was like, we're coming in a minute, we're coming in a minute. And then we came back and we done something we shouldn't have, and we were not like, oh, I don't know if I could say this, like, we weren't sober, okay, I'll put it that way, we weren't sober. And Talia came back and she was like, you've just gone and done this, haven't you? And I was like, no. Like, at the time I was really gone, so like I was like, no, Talia. And she was like, you're such an idiot, you're coming back with me. I was like, no, I'm not, I'm staying with these three girls, like we're staying out all night, blah blah blah. And obviously there's more to the story, but that's pretty much just it. Well, yeah, that is pretty much just it. And yeah, I was really like gone, like, oh, it's hard not saying it. But anyway, Talia's mum turned up and was like, Yaz isn't coming, Yaz has done this, basically. And sorry if you can hear banging upstairs, my brother and sister have just come home from school. Talia's mum was like, oh my god, has she actually done that? And then like, I think they kept trying to ring me, Talia kept trying to ring me, her mum kept trying to ring me, and I was like, fuck off, like, am I allowed to say that? I was like, piss off, I hate my life, I don't care, like, I'll do whatever I want, I'm just having fun with my friends, blah blah blah. And yeah, so then I got a text off of my dad, and I was like, the fuck? And he was like, Yaz, where are you? And I was like, nah, Talia wouldn't have like told my parents what I'd done, like she wouldn't have told them. And so I rang Talia and I was like, have you told my parents what I've done? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, are you joking me? And she was like, no, my mum made me tell them. So obviously at the time I was like mad at Talia, like what the she was meant to be like my best mate, and she told, like, she rang my mum and dad and told them what I'd done when I was out with my friends. Like, look at the fucking glow. And oh, sorry, but wait, let's pause the story a minute. Sorry if you're getting into it, but are you okay, Anastasia Beverly Hills mixed with Mary Lou? Oh my god, that is the highlight I'm looking for. Anyway, irrelevant. So my dad was like, Yaz, where are you? And I was like, out with my friends. Why? He was like, where are you? I'm coming to pick you up. And I was like, no, you're not. I was like, I'm staying at so-and-so's, like one of the 3 girls. I was like, we're literally going home any minute now. He was like, I just want to come and see you. And I was like, I'm fine. Why do you want to come and see me? And he was like, I just want to come and see you and talk to you. And I was like, well, I'm not coming with you. I was like, I'm literally... This actually brings back really bad memories, so I actually get quite upset about it. But I'm okay. Oh, God. Hang on, I'm just going to have to have a break. Anyway. Yeah, and he was, I'm just going to come and talk to you. You can stay with your friends after, blah, blah, blah. I believed him. So me and my friends were talking. We were like, let's just not go there. Let's just not meet my dad. Like, let's run away. Let's stay out all night, blah, blah, blah. Because my dad's one of these parents where he's really caring. Like, he is a lad. My dad is a lad. He's one of them dads that, like, I don't know. He's not like a strict dad at all. He's like, he swears. He's funny. He's like down with the kids. Like, we watched Geordie Shore together on a night time. I don't know. Like, he's not strict at all. He's always been pretty much... I can talk to my dad about anything. Like, when I was going through the roughest time, when I was going through a really hard time, I text my dad and I spoke to my dad because we had this friendship where we could. But he was strict on things like drugs and going out and staying out late. Not really boys. He wasn't really strict with boys. Like, I wasn't allowed to like go and stay around a boy's house or whatever, or like have loads of boys around. But like, if I had a boyfriend, he'd be like, whatever, like, do whatever kind of thing. But he was never like the strictest parent. He was just a good parent, and he didn't want me to do wrong, I guess. But like things with school and stuff, he just said, do your best, come out, do your best, leave. School wasn't for him and school wasn't for me, so he understood that. So yeah, but he was strict with things like drugs, and if I got like, not drinking, but like if I got majorly drunk before, like if I'd go to a party and just show myself up, be sick and like be that girl that was paralytic, which was me a few times, he would get annoyed about it because, you know, you don't like seeing your daughter like that. But he wasn't a strict dad, but he was just a good dad. So we were like planning our escape basically, saying that we were going to run away and stuff, and then I was like, who was I on the phone to? Or did my sister text me? Someone text me and was like, just meet dad, blah, 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 it'll be fine, or something like that. It's like for your own good. So I met my dad outside McDonald's, and obviously I was gone, like, out of it. And he just literally was just so disappointed and was just really upset. And I remember that night so well, and I was trying to convince him that my friends done it and I was just around them, so it like made me unsober. Hun, really? Yeah, so I was just like, no dad, like I haven't done anything, it was my friends, like I was just around them, so it was like the fumes and like everything they were doing, like because they were talking to me, it was around me and stuff like that. And my dad was literally like, don't bullshit me, like don't bullshit me. And yeah, that night literally broke my family apart. I don't want to talk too much about that part because, oh Jesus, here we go, a sip of tea. Also made me realise how many people did care about me and how many people wanted me to do well in life. At the time I didn't really see that at all. I just thought, you don't want me doing this, I want to do this, like this is my life, I can kind of do what I want. Looking back at it now, I'm like, shit, so many people cared and he wanted what was best for me, and blah, blah, blah. Moving on to the next day. So the next day was a weekend, I think. Yeah, it was a Sunday. Yeah, because it was a Saturday night. It was a Sunday. Oh, by the way, did I add in that I was in the underpass doing it? I was just doing what I was doing in the underpass. an underpass. Like just sat there being skanky in the underpass, hanging outside McDonald's. You're a really cool kid, hun. Anyway, next day came, I was at my dad's house. Or did I wake up at my mum's? I woke up at my mum's and I had to go to my dad's because it was a Sunday and I used to go to my dad's every Sunday. And I was like, oh, for sake. So I woke up, my mum was really upset. I went to my dad's and I was actually pooing myself. Like, I was literally like, shit, what do I say? It's gonna be so awkward. Blah, blah, blah. Everyone's gonna hate me. Like, I was planning my ways to escape. Like, I was like, I'm gonna come home from school one day and I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna get on a train and go somewhere. Don't have a job, don't have any money, but I'm gonna go somewhere. Silly girl, silly girl. Got to my dad's. I was sat in my room the whole day. Literally everyone was in the lounge. I was in my bedroom the whole day, just like feeling sorry for myself. Don't know why, hun. Don't know why you were feeling sorry for yourself. And I hear on the door. Don't know who that could be. And then they walk in, and then I hear, hello. I hear my best friend Talia's voice, and I was like, what the fuck is she doing here? Bear in mind, all night, everyone and all morning had been like obviously we had like a group chat with all of our friends on it from school. Everyone had been having a go at her, like saying you're nasty, blah blah blah. I can't believe you do this to Yaz, like you're gonna be a friend and you told her parents on her, like there's other ways to resolve it, blah blah blah. Talia's one of these people who shouldn't give a shit. She's like, I don't care what you think, I do whatever I want because I think it's a good thing. Like, she's always been like that, and that's something that makes her different. Like, she doesn't care. If she wants to do something, she'll do it. She doesn't care what anybody else says, she'll do it. If she thinks it's for a good cause anyway, whatever. Yeah, so she came round and I was like, the hell is she here? So I texted all my friends on the group chat like, she's just turned up at the house, oh my god, I'm literally gonna go mental, I'm not gonna talk to her. She came into my room and she sat on the end of my bed and she was like, alright. And I literally go, and then just turned my head, and we were both sat on my bed. I was here like this, she was here like this. We were like that for about 3 hours, didn't speak. And then, oh, I can't remember what happened. One of us said something, like, I think it was her, like, I'm really sorry, or like something like that, and we both literally just looked at each other like this. It was like a moment from the movies, and we both just burst into tears. Like, before, wait, I just skipped that loads. So we sat on my bed like in silence, and then my dad was like, tea's ready. I was like, I'm not eating. He was like, yes you are. And I was like, so we went and ate tea at the table. Like, she had tea with my family, they were all talking. They were like, what are you doing today then, Talia? Blah blah blah. What have you done today, Talia? What are you doing next week? How's school? And she was like going along with them, and I was actually staring, like getting really furious. I was like, how dare you? How fucking dare you? Like, I was getting so angry and built up inside. Like, whilst I was eating my tea, I was like scraping my fork along my roast dinner, like, how dare you? Anyway, we went back in my room, silence. Someone said something, broke the ice, we both started crying to each other. And then she was like, Yaz, I've done this for a good cause. Like, you're my best friend, I care about you. You've been my best friend since we were both 1.5, 2. I've known Talia since we were about 1, because we lived next door to each other, and we also went to the same nursery. She was like, I've known you since we were 1, since we were basically babies. She was like, I care about you, and I know you're not this type of person, and I don't want you going down the wrong route. I hated seeing you like that. I just care about you, blah 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 blah. Like, she had to tell your parents because obviously they were close and we used to live next to each other and they know each other, blah blah blah. And anyway, I heard her word for it and I was like, whatever, I don't understand why you've done it now, but in a couple of years time I might do. And my sister, my older sister Shah, said to me, you won't understand why Talia did what she did until a couple of years time. Now I look back, we both look back, and we piss ourselves at it. I'm like, why did I do that? She's like, why did I do that? Like, why did I tell on you? Like, just let you get on with it. But we laugh about it now because it's something that we've gotten over as best friends. And generally, oh, hello, hun. Genuinely, I don't know what it is. From that night on, I thought I'd never speak to her ever again. Like, in my whole entire life. I said to all the girls, I'm not speaking to her ever again. She's nasty. Why would you do that? I'm your best friend. Like, I'm never speaking to her again. I told everyone that. I told my parents that. So I'm not speaking to her again. She's a bitch. I hate her. She's not a best friend. And they were like, Hang on, my lipstick's getting tacky. And everyone was just like, you're nasty, like she's your best friend, she's done what's best for you. I was like, no. Like, I thought the whole world was against me, and I felt like everyone was against me, and I felt like shit. I will be honest, I did feel so down. So I was just kind of like, I felt like I had no one at that point. So yeah, I don't know why I did what I did, but I just did it. I think I was just a young teenager just trying things. And I can't remember if I'd just broken up with my ex or not, or if it was just before. Or was it just after? I was just hating life. I hated school, I hated the position I was in, I hated how I wasn't good at school, I wasn't good at anything at school. There's no excuse for going out and being but that was my excuse at the time, and I was going to use it against everybody. And I just claimed that I hated my life. When my mum and dad asked me why I did what I did, I just blamed it on them. I said, because you two have split up, I said, and you don't know what family is. I was just being so nasty, like they didn't deserve that at all. And like, even when I, God, here goes the next sip of tea. Even when I talk about it now, oh Jesus. Even when I talk about it now to my dad, he was just like, every single time someone brings it up or someone says something about it, his reply is, oh sake. His reply is, that night broke me. That night broke me is his reply every single time. And just hearing them words now, I've grown up and matured, just picking my nose, I'm gonna be honest. Hearing those words now, I've grown up and matured, I regret what I did, to be honest. But then I don't, in a way, because that night made me realise that everyone does have my back, and there are other ways. Oh, for sake. If you're feeling down, there are other ways around it, and there were. I've gone so many... Oh. I didn't think I was actually going to cry. I thought I was going to laugh at this story time. Maybe it's too close to the heart. Yeah, and there's so many other ways around it if you're down. There's so many other ways to feel. There's so many other ways to solve how you feel. So yeah, the next day, Talia slept around mine that Sunday night. We cried and hugged and then became best friends. We watched films all night and we acted like everything was okay. Literally me and Talia in a nutshell. We make up just like that. Yeah, we walked into school the next day like linking arms. My dad just took us in and he bought us a McDonald's breakfast before, and we walked in with our McDonald's breakfast, and like we used to have a well in school. It was like this room that everyone used to go in, like this massive like hall, and we walked over to our friends and then they were literally like just like this at us, and we were like, and then I think Talia walked off or something, and then they were like, why are you friends with her? And I was like, I have to be. We didn't have to be, I just decided to be. And now, like, I couldn't ask for a better best mate. I'm just gonna ring Talia and actually ask her what she thinks of the situation. If she'll answer, because she's at work. Don't let me down, bitch. She's gonna let me down. She's gonna let me down.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for...
Okay. I think I've pretty much coated everything, and then yeah, so my story time, my best friend snitched on me to my parents and then turned up at my house. Stalker! We were literally talking about it on the phone and we were pissing ourselves. I was like, mate, you're a stalker. I was like, why did you turn up at my house? She was like, I don't know. She's like, because you weren't replying to my text or calls. She was like, so I had no choice but to turn up at your house. I was shitting it, not gonna lie. I was like, oh my god, you literally cracked me up. But who did I tell about that the other day? Told one of our friends the other day, and they were like, Talia, why did you do that, you bitch? And like, we just laugh about it now. But then other people I tell, they're like, yeah, I would have done the same. To be honest, I was Talia's best friend since I was a baby, and I guess she was just trying to care for me. I just laugh at the situation now. Like, we laugh it off so much, but then I don't know, my mum and me laugh it off as well sometimes. and she was just like, you were just generally a dick. My sister laughs it off. I was just like, it's one of them moments, like, remember when your dad came and picked you up from McDonald's when you were just out of it, and we were like, yeah, that was a bad day. But I don't need to go out and like do make myself happy. That's no excuse. It's just gonna make you worse. Alright, I was just about to say, if you want to see more story times, then give this video a big thumbs up, but I don't think I've got any more stories. I probably do, but they won't be like that interesting. Like, I don't even know if this was that interesting. I just find it funny. Like, me and Talia just literally pissed ourselves at it. She was like, remember when I done that, lol? Why was I such a bitch? I was like, why was I such a dick? I'm just gonna try and ring her one more time. We're still like the best of friends now. I went around our house last night, like, and we're both 18 now. We've been best friends since we were 1, so we've probably got a lot of story times that we could tell, like, because we've pretty much been together through our whole lives. Like, yeah, we went to the same school, we lived next door to each other. We used to pretty much stay at each other's houses every single night without fail. We went through hell and back together. We cried on each other. We've laughed on each other. We've had baths together. We've had showers together. We've just done weird things that best friends do. And at the end of the day, I know that she's always going to be my best friend, and I know she'll always be there. But yeah, that is my story time about my psycho ass best mate. So if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe down below. I think I should have said that in the beginning of the video, but that's fine. I'll just say it at the end. Yeah, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.